Suzanne Smith. I'm retired senior planner from Nevada County Planning Department. During a previous employment with the County of Santa Cruz spanning 11 years, my full-time position was implementing the Surface Mining and Reclamation Act, processing mining permits, and preparing EIRs for mining and reclamation plans. First of all, thank you for reopening the public comment portion of this hearing. I'm going to quote from a letter dated April 20th, 2010 that was included in your commission packets today, interestingly enough. It's the Shute, Mihaly, and Weinberger's letter that Ralph was referring to, and it was submitted by Claim Grass Valley. I am acquainted with this law firm because Santa Cruz County employed them fighting a vested rights issue during my employment at Santa Cruz. Claim Grass Valley is a 501c3 organization following mining issues in the county. I do not represent Claim Grass Valley. However, I read the letter this morning. It succinctly states the issues here that you are hearing, and I figured why reinvent the wheel. So I am quoting from the letter. County staff is correct that the Blue Lead Mine has not submitted any objective evidence that mining activity was actively being pursued in 1954. For example, photos of the sluicing operations in Missouri Creek do not demonstrate that mining activity was occurring at the Blue Lead Mine. Here's the point. It's the applicant's burden to make this case. It's not the county's burden to refute it. And then later in the same letter, to make this a vested rights assessment, at a minimum, the county should require the applicant to submit real proof of mining activity at the project site in 1954, proof of the geographic area where the mining was located and to which the owner at the time had manifested an objective intent to mine, proof regarding the levels of mining at the time, and proof that the mining continued through to the present. Without such evidence and appropriate environmental review, the county's vested rights determination will lack any foundation in law or fact and should not be issued. This is an excellent letter. Shute, Mihaly, and Weinberger are very good. So that's the end of my quote. Vested rights for mining is an extremely important decision for your commission to undertake. They're usually not decided in an afternoon's hearing and frequently just decided in courts. I encourage you to carefully consider the staff memo to you dated April 14th, 2010, which contains a quote from Dennis O'Brien, Assistant Director of the California Office of Mine Reclamation, quote, "Any mine that had a 2-year break in production without a valid reclamation plan and interim management plan is also deemed as abandoned under SMARA." I also encourage you to carefully consider the letters submitted by residents and local historians telling you personal testimonies of historical fact showing no continuous use of mining on the property in question. I thank you for hearing my comments.
Perfect. 3 minutes.
Thank you.